audible now. A very warm welcome to you, Didi.
A very warm welcome,
Yes.
Bhaiya.
And good evening, all students. Anita Didi will be taking this session. I will be also try to help Didi so that it becomes interactive. So, Didi,
Yes,
please.
Bhaiya. So let us welcome all our students. I hope you all had your dinner, a short bio break, and all of you all are ready for the program, the session. So can we have some answers?
Yes, Didi. So, next slide, Didi. Let us start.
No, coming up, there was a home assignment. Take your list of concerns at individual level. For each concern, find out the preconditioning or sensation that is behind that concern. Then find out what you need to understand to resolve your concern. Now, Bhaiya, what I feel is when I talk of my concern, one of my concern is when I have certain times I do get angry. Now, what might be the reason? My reason might be my preconditioning that I am in stress, or my faculty has given me too much of homework. So I'm little stressful. So I'm getting little restlessness. Now, how do I overcome it? The way to overcome is if I put my things in a proper way, if I schedule my things, I think I should be able to get out of it. What do you feel, Bhaiya? Is there any concern similar to that for you?
Yes, yes, Didi. Yes, Didi. Very nice. You have expressed this. Didi, sometimes I also have this concern that I eat something that taste I like so much, but later on I may have some problem. So just want to see what can be the solution for this. So similarly, many times when I was a child, I used to think that if my father gives me a new bicycle, in fact, I was behind him for so many days
Yes.
that my friends will appreciate and I will get, I can say, I will be very much happy. So many times this thing happens. We have some concerns. Students, what about you? Do you have any concerns? Can you put in that chat box? Because we want to see what type of concerns you are having and how they can be resolved. Yes, students, can you put some of your concerns in the chat box?
We would like to listen from our students if they have
Yes,
any concern. Was
yes,
it a
yes.
preconditioning or was it sensation? And were they able to solve it? A one incident, a small incident. Otherwise, you can raise your hand also. We will provide the mic.
Yes. Students, if you can put this in the chat box, we can have some discussion. Yes. Lily, are you able to see the chat box? Yes.
Yes, Bhaiya. Still, I think students are writing because the question was quite.
Yes, yes,
We have
yes. Yes.
Raghav.
Yes.
Raghav,
Radhav, can you talk about your concern? Yes. Yes, Lily. Any concern students have shared?
no, Bhaiya. Still,
Specific
they are
students,
writing. I think they are
they are
writing.
writing. Yes, yes. So till they are writing, I think these concerns from where they are coming, somewhere they are in imagination, and this imagination, if we see, there are three sources. One is preconditioning, second is the sensations, and third is natural acceptance. Verification on the basis of the natural acceptance, and whenever my imagination is based on some preconditioning or sensations, it may cause disharmony. And whenever imagination is based on verification on the basis of the natural acceptance, that will lead to the harmony. So I think same is the thing about the concerns. Concerns means some problems about which I am worried. And they are constant source of disharmony for me. And I don't know what to do with them. But if now the content which now we are trying to explore with this, if we see, take any concern, and just try to check whether it is coming from preconditioning or it is coming from some sensations. And then try to verify on the basis of the natural acceptance. I think definitely we'll be having some solution for that. Yes, Didi, is it okay? Can I work this way?
Yeah, Raghav is saying mic is not there. I suppose Raghav,
Acha, okay.
you are now unmuted. You can speak.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Yes, you are audible.
You're audible.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the concern at this college level or in the 12th, I think so, is the coding. I thought that I see it for the first time in class 11th in CBSE. So it was a tough task to learn, to adapt, to know how the things work in coding programming language, like. So it's my concern, not till now, but in late 11th or 12th class. But how I cope up or come out is by having right understanding, and now by having the guidance of the USB professors, and now I am like uh, getting my imagination and differentiate between sensations and preconditionings.
Okay, okay.
Very nice.
nice.
Means you are able
Very
to
nice.
overcome it to certain extent. And you could identify what are the preconditioning you have and what are the sensations. And through that, you are able to overcome your concerns also. Very good. Best wishes, Raghav. Anybody else would like to talk? Maya, let's go further.
Yes, Didi.
As we
We'll come
cover
back
more
to this
content, we
point.
explore.
Yes, we'll come back to this point again. Yes.
Yes, Bhaiya.
So,
Now, here our topic is ensuring health holistically.
yes, very good topic, Didi. In fact, I remember during the first session when you're talking about the aspirations, I think many students are expressed that yes, one of the aspirations is to have a healthy body, that they want to be healthy. Every moment the body is in harmony. But what do you think, Didi? Just by imagining my body will be in harmony, or I need to have some program for that?
I really need to have a program. Bhaiya. Reason is now when my daughter was small and she used to get cough, cold, what I used to do is I used to give turmeric or something that way, so that she can have a proper health. Now, but as she is growing higher, I always tell her, whatever you eat now, if you're able to digest, when you grow old, will you have the same body? Will it be able to do things much more similar way? So I need to do a program, and now she is really working on the program here.
Very nice. Very nice. So students, can I just have this thought that generally when we are born, the body is healthy, but then a child, then you can say a young man, and then adult, and somewhere we become old. Do you think that we should take care of this body so that the body remains strong and you can say we have this energy for full time? There are really nice number of problems in the body. For example, you must have seen some of your uncles or you can say some auntie complaining about some, you can say health issues when they reach age of 40, 50. Do you think that some program is required so that you can say even at this age or even more than that, I can have a healthy body? What do you think? Can you please put in the chat box? Yes. Do you want to have one such program for you? Yes, no. Students, you can put in the chat box. Yes.
Yes, Komal is saying yes.
Very nice. So, yes. So there are many
Yes,
answers.
Colleen
Students are
also
saying that
yes.
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 And let us try to understand one such program. In fact, if we see what is written there, that we all aspire to stay healthy and are concerned about being ill. In fact, we have each one of is afraid. For example, if I fall ill, then maybe I'll be losing my unit test. I will not get sufficient time to prepare for my exams. I cannot go to the college. So some such concerns are there. And each one of us wants to be healthy. And also, you just check that I want to be healthy. This is naturally acceptable to us. And every moment we want to be healthy. We never want to, you can say, fall ill. But for this, we need to have some program. And what is being said here, just here, when we understand the human being comprehensively, we have the feeling of responsibility towards the body. So this is what we'll try to do, that we have gone through this proposal for the human being. We'll just revisit that. And let us try to have the right program to keep the body in harmony, to stay healthy. So Didi, can we just go to the next slide?
Yes. Now,
Yes.
what we are recalling here, that is human being is the coexistence of self and body. I think here our students will be able to help us much more better.
Yes, yes.
What do you feel, students? Is it correct? Is human being is a coexistence of self and body? Are you able to relate to it? Raghav says
Yes.
yes.
Yes, students, are you able to see that this proposal is applicable to you, that you are not only body, but you are, each one of you is a coexistence of self and body. Similarly, I, Ashwant, I am also the coexist, I am a human being, coexistence of self and body. Anita Didi also coexistence of self and body.
Yes, Vaya.
Yeah.
Now here what
So,
is happening
yes.
when we talk of body, the need is physical facility, that is food. But when it comes to self, it is happiness, that is we can say respect. When we talk of body, in time it is temporary, that is food. If you have observed, we eat only certain times, not all the times. But when we talk of respect, it has to be continuous. We cannot say now if you give me respect it is okay, later on if you don't give me it is okay. It is not that way. But when we talk of self, it is a continuous one, and it is qualitative in nature. That is the feeling which we have for the other, it has to be in continuity. But when I talk of body, which is visible, which when through touch I can feel it, it is quantitative, it is required in limited quantity. And how it is fulfilled by physiochemical things, that is our physical facility. But how do we say about self, that is it is fulfilled by right understanding and right feeling?
Yes, Titi. In fact, happiness we can ensure by right feelings. For example, whenever I have this feeling of respect, when somebody respects me, I feel happy. So that is, respect is a right feeling. When somebody trusts me, when somebody loves me, I feel happy. So happiness is ensured by the right feelings, and to understand these right feelings, right understanding is required. I need to understand these feelings. So this need of the self is fulfilled by the right understanding and right feelings. Need of the body is fulfilled by these material things. Yes, Didi. I'm just trying to, you can say, verify this proposal for me. Yes, Didi.
Very
So
true.
it
Yeah.
is-
Now, when we talk of right understanding and right feeling, I need to have a responsibility of the same. But if you remember, we have a car, we have a motorcycle where we do our regular transportation. What do we do with it? We take proper care. We do proper maintenance. Why? Because we should not have any accidents, that we should be able to go in time. I think similarly, we need to do for our body also. If we are able to take proper care of it, I think how do we can do that? Through proper nutrition. If I have proper nutrition, I take proper food, proper intake, that will really help me. What do you feel, Bhaiya?
Yes, Didi. Very correct. Just we are having, for example, I have the mobile, I have the bike, and there are so many gadgets at home. Some furniture is there. We take care of that. Similarly, now let us see how we can take care of this body. In fact, this feeling of self-regulation means Sayyam. And what is that? The feeling of responsibility towards the body. And for what? This is to nurture the body. I want to nurture my body. To protect the body means for protection and right utilization of the body. So I am this self. I have this feeling of responsibility towards my body. And what is that? To nurture the body, to protect the body, and to rightly utilize the body. And this is what is the feeling of self-regulation, Sayyam. Yes, Didi. But
Very
Didi, for this, what will be the program? In fact, I just want to know that by having this self-regulation, what will be the result? Can you just open the slide slightly? Yes. Next one. Next. Yes. So, yes. So in fact, by having this feeling of self-regulation, we can ensure health in the body. What is the purpose? The purpose of this self-regulation is to ensure health in the body. And Didi, what this health means? Can you just tell me what you mean by healthy body?
Healthy body means when I'm able to do the things on my own. If you remember when we were small, or even when we are going to college, if my lecture is around 8 o'clock, my bio alarm will start at 6 o'clock itself. It will say you wake up. And if I want to do any work that is football or anything, I'm able to do it. If I want to sit because my exam is coming, my test is coming, I was able to do it. Reason is that time my body was in a very healthy condition, and that is what my students can also experience. My co-explorers, are you able to see the same? That
Yes,
is,
Didi.
whenever you feel you need to work on it, you are able to do it. And this is a sign of healthy body. What do you say, dear students?
Yes, Didi. Very nice. Students, do you also feel the same way? That health in the body means the body acts according to self, and parts of my body are in harmony. But you see, the human body, so many organs, digestive system, respiratory system, this nervous system, and everything is in order. That is we call as healthy body. And each one of us wants to have our body healthy. That we want that everything in my body, let this work in a harmony. Yes, yes, Didi. So students, if there is any question, can you please raise your hand? We had some discussion. If you want to share anything or you have any question, please raise your hand. Didi, we can give them the mic.
Yes, Raghav, still hand is raised. Raghav, you can
Mhm.
unmute your mic. Mic is given to you. We have also Nagaratna, whose hand is raised. Mic is given to
Yes.
you. Are you able to share something like that, that you feel your body is healthy and because of which you could do the things in a much more proper way?
Yes.
Your hands are raised? Yes, Raghav.
Ma'am, from my mother, I followed the Ayurveda, and by that, I can manage my body and myself. What to eat, and in Ayurveda, it's basically like what we have to eat, what's the right time to eat. So it basically helps me to maintain the relationship between me, myself, and my body.
Me, myself, and
Yes.
body. Okay.
Okay, Raghav. Very nice. Raghav, what time you take your dinner in the evening?
Sir, at 7 or 7:30.
Very nice.
Very,
Very
very
nice.
perfect.
Okay. In fact, we
Perfect
will
timing.
discuss this
Yes,
definitely.
when we are coming to that point,
Yes,
we'll surely
because
take
all
Raghav's.
our friends who are present in the meeting, they also want to know what are the right times for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Definitely we'll discuss this. So now let us see what is that strip at the bottom in the red color that is saying. I think that is very important for us. What it says, with a feeling of self-regulation, the health of a sick body can be restored. So by chance, if the body is ill, if there is some sickness, with this self-regulation, this sick body can be restored back to a healthy body. But without feeling of self-regulation, even a healthy body can become unhealthy. And all of must have seen this one. Sometimes what happens that I just passing with my friends and there is some, you can say, stall, some, you can say some tasty food, maybe Chinese or something which is very oily. And maybe the person is not changing even that oil, but I get one, I
Through temptation.
start eating, and then next day I have some problem. I fall ill. So if this feeling of self-regulation is not there, even a healthy body can become unhealthy. But on all of must have seen that whenever I feel sick, doctor tell that eat this, don't eat this, take the rest. And what it means that by nurturing, protecting, taking proper food here, that even a sick body can be restored. So don't you think, students, that I'll just try to explore this, that I need to have the feeling of the self-regulation. And just there is one more, check how many times you felt sick in the past 1 month and what was the reason. Students can, in fact, all of you can check.
Yes,
that
you can share
during-
how many times did you feel sick in the last 1 month? Any reason you could identify? You can put up in the chat. We would like to listen to you, or you can raise your hands
Yes,
even in chat
Aman
also.
Singh
we need
has
to read.
put up message. Yes, Aman Singh. Yes, Aman Singh said 2-3 times due to cold and cough. Yes. Nivesh is saying once. Allergy like by dust. Yes, Raghav says maybe because of allergy. Yes, Raghav, now some such effects because of environment can happen. But definitely what I will try to do, that I will try to, you can say, in fact, in this case, my program is to that and the immunity of my body becomes better. And let me have some program for that. We'll see this program so that immunity of my body is better. So whatever these effects they are happening and how in fact we will see this next program for being healthy and for having better immunity of the body. Definitely.
Hey, have you
Didi will
observed
take up
whatever we are
through this
saying or
program.
we are going to say, everything
Yes.
has been coming as an answer. It is a routine one, it is cyclical one. Through the
Yes,
answers,
Didi.
we are able to get what is expected, seasonal types.
Yes.
Now, feeling of self-regulation, that is program for it. Health in the body.
Yes.
The body is an orderly system. It is in harmony. It is composed of trillions of cells. These are working in a complementary manner, forming tissues, organs, organ systems, all for the harmony of the self, of the body. Now, have you observed our eyes, our stomach, the digestive system, all work in harmony. We don't have to do anything. Even if we remember, we have seen most of the babies when they are born, they are quite healthy. But as we grow old, if we are not able to take care of ourselves and due to certain programs are not made and things go bad, problem comes to our body. What do you say, Bhaiya? Is it correct? Because when we are born, usually we are healthy, but because of our intake, because of a routine, because of a lifestyle, things start changing. Otherwise, my body is perfect.
Yes, yes. In fact, if you see students, this I can say one human being and some picture is shown. If you see, there are so many organs. For example, this heart is there, liver, brain, and again the digestive system is there, the nervous system is there, respiratory system is there. So in fact, this body is a very orderly system in harmony. It is composed of trillions of cells. All these organs are made up of cells and they are working in a complementary manner. Complementary manner means, for example, kidney knows what is that, the filter and remove all the poisonous subjects from the body, separate them, move away from the body. Yes, students, one poll is also there. We just try to answer this and we'll continue with the discussion. At this age, I do need to understand the program to ensure the good health, yes or no. Just try to answer this. We'll continue with the discussion. So the body has so many organs, but are you able to see that they are working in a complementary manner? Means, for example, heart, yes, it will purify the blood and supply that to the entire body. The kidney will do this work of filtration. The digestive system will, you can say, work on the food and you can say supply nutrients to the entire body. So each one of them is participating in a very harmonious way. And what for? All for harmony of the body. Are we able to see this? And do we want to the body to maintain this harmony, or we want to disturb this? I have to just ask that, yes, this such a beautiful body I am having, and I need this body for a very long time, maybe 70, 80 years, and I need to take care of this body. And this feeling of the responsibility is the self-regulation. So all I, that is self, have to ensure is the continuity of this harmony, or at least don't disturb it.
Very
In fact, what we see is that when I don't have this feeling of the responsibility, in fact, many times I am governed by the sensations. I eat anything, I then remain awake, though you can say whole night.
true.
I don't exercise. And then what happens? Slowly, this body with the time will be in disharmony.
Very true.
Yes, Didi, you want to share
Very
about
true.
this?
Yeah, because we have observed if I eat healthy, I stay strong, stay strong. But if, as you had informed, ki if I eat very unhealthy things, now they may not be a problem. But later on, it happens. We have observed in students, yeah, when exams
Yes.
are coming, they miss their breakfast, they sleep late. And what happens? The body goes in disharmony. How? They get acidity, they get lot of stress, they get even ulcers. So this
Yes.
becomes a problem for them.
Mhm.
We
Yes,
can
Didi.
observe that here.
Yes, Didi. So next, yes. So out of self-regulation and health, which hold the higher priority for you? Students, can you just put in the chat box? So self-regulation and health, out of these two, which one holds higher priority for you? Self-regulation 1 and health 2. You can put in the chat box.
Health.
Yes.
They're saying
1
health.
or 2. Self-regulation means now I have this responsibility towards health in the body. With self-regulation, I can ensure health in the body. So what do you think? What is important for you?
There are mixed opinion, Bhaiya. One is saying health, one is saying self-regulation. They are giving priority, 1 or 2. 1, 2. There is mixed opinion. I think we'll need to explore more on this now.
To students, yes, self-regulation. Anjali is saying self-regulation. So through this self-regulation, I can ensure health in the body. Self-regulation is that now I have this responsibility for ensuring health in the body. Yes, health is quite important. Yes. So just keep it open. But let us try to see then what is my program for the health, for staying healthy. In fact, just now we discussed this, that I need to have a healthy body. And for that, what is my program? The program, in fact, if you see it here, it is intake and number 1, intake and routine, lifestyle. Didi, what this intake is? Can you please tell me?
Yeah, intake means what I'm able. Now, intake, I can say what I'm able to eat. Food should be nutritious, it should be digestible, it should be tasteable. Also, when intake also includes air, water, sunlight. Now, how this intake comes? Through our senses, that is sound, sight, smell. This is what I can say of intake. Now, when we talk of routine, now our routine, our lifestyle is not so, it may be good, it may be a little bad, because every time I may be waking up early, so I may be able to have my proper time, my breakfast, then lunch, and then dinner. But because of my lifestyle, I'll be sitting. Now, if I'm in college, what happens? I'll be sitting most of the time. So my posture may be a little problem. So, but if I do a little exercise, if I do certain labors, I think that will really help. What do you feel, Bayan?
Yes, Didi, very nice. In fact, can you just open up the next slide?
Ji, Bayan.
We'll have some this part more in detail. Yes, Didi.
Yes, Bayan. We'll start
Yes.
with the intake right
So,
now.
students, if you see this intake, as Didi has just explained, that it includes all that we take through our sense organs. For example, what we really take through our sense organs: air, water, sunlight, food. And along with this, we also having the feelings and thoughts in response to the outside events, circumstances. As Didi has explained, for example, we eat the food. In fact, what is my program now? That I have to see what type of intake is there. One intake is the food. Intake of the food that is not only tasty, but it is also nutritious and digestible and rich in fiber. How the food should be? It should be nutritious so that it will nurture the body. It is digestible. And if it is rich in fiber, then that is quite, because that will help, because now making the waste easily and efficiently excretable. So that is how every time when I eat the food, can I just check this? That food is nutritious, digestible, tasty, and waste is excretable. Otherwise, what happens? My only criteria many times becomes only the tasty. And that food may not be good for my body, but just for the taste, many times I eat it.
Very true.
But that was doing previously. Now, Didi, when I have this proposal, next time onwards, whenever I take any food, any order, I will just see that it is like this: nutritious, digestible, tasty, and waste is excretable. Similarly, intake of water in right amount and at the right time. Many times what happens, we drink the water only when we feel the thirsty. But in fact, the body gives the signal only when you can say now it is less than certain level is reached. But the right way will be to keep on eating this water in small amounts. And Didi, which water is good for our body? Cold water or slightly warm water?
Slightly warm water, because
Oh,
that is
very
much
nice.
more absorbable and it will be easily digestible and it won't hurt our body.
Yes, yes. Students, are you able to get this? That for our body, warm water is good and cold water, in fact, is not good. And even you can say, when I don't have this clarity, many times I keep on eating something cold or cold drinks also. I'll have to just check it, what is good for my body and what is not good for my body. And how I'm making the choice. Am I making the choice with the right understanding, clarity, or just I'm making these choices based on some preconditionings, based on some sensations? Yes. So let us go ahead. Daily exposure to fresh air and sunlight. In fact, you must have heard that fine doctor telling that if you are going for walking, go in the morning. In morning, air is saturated with oxygen, and this oxygen is required for the brain. Similarly, sunlight. Sunlight helps us to have some vitamins. Vitamin D is sunlight also. Are you able to see? These are steps we are discussing, that food, water, about air, sunlight. Awareness of choice of the food as above and how much to eat. Sensation. Many times you also must have heard these stories that somebody goes to a marriage, there is a lot of food, and then keep on eating. Now next day they may have some problem.
Very
Every
true.
time, sometimes the food I like it so much tasty, but then I will just eat only that much which is needed for my body. Don't you think that is the, we can say, the correct way?
But yeah, what I feel this time here is when we talk of food, we should have certain gaps. If we have certain gaps between the eating period, that will help me in digestion. What do you feel, students? Should we keep on eating, or should we have certain gaps in between? Will it help us?
Yes.
Gaps are required. Our students are saying gaps are required. Very nice.
Yes, yes. Yes, Didi. And what about this next point, Didi? Avoiding the distractions.
Distractions.
Yes.
Now, if there is a fight going on and both siblings are fighting and eating, I don't think the food will be digested properly. But if it is calm, quiet, each one is properly interacting, sitting together, having proper food, and we are able to digest it properly with quite this, it really helps. So we usually say that is while focusing on the meal or watching TV, playing games on mobiles, this should be avoided
Yes, yes.
so that our meal can be taken properly and it will be digestible and it will be a good one. What do you say, students? Do you all do that or you all
Yes.
use mobiles?
Yes, Didi. In fact, is now audible, Didi, now?
Yes, Vijay, you are audible.
Yes. So many times at college, just I am audible now. Yes. So am I audible, Didi?
Yes, Vijay, you are audible.
So many times at college canteens, we see this, we can say routine, we can say scene where students are having the lunch and they are also busy in the mobile. Do
Very
you think, student, this is a proper way that when I'm taking the meal, that similarly many times what happens at home, some is going on, some serial, and in that some two family members are planning some about each other, and we are looking at, or some such, you can say some crime scene is going on, family members are taking the dinner. Do you think take this way, or we should just sit with each other, discuss, and you can say we can have this lunch or dinner? What do you think is the proper way, students? Yes.
Raghav has a thing, Bhaiya. He says
Yes. Yes,
digitalization
Raghav.
can be the cause for
Can
this disbalance without knowing the need of the body. Rudrani says
yes.
we should eat without watching the mobile phones. A nice thought, Bhaiya. Means at least students are able to relate that while eating, they should not be focusing on other things, only the food, what is served to them. I think that will help us. Going up to routine, that is in harmony with the nature. Now, what is our routine? Our daily routine, that is how we do things daily. That is what time I wake up, what time I bathe, what time I study, what time I sleep. This is my routine. Now, what type of food I should be having, when I should be having. Now, when I talk of seasonals means as we have the season, when it is summer, I should be having more of water related contents. That will help me. But by chance, I do have oily, what will happen? I'll start getting acidity. I'll start getting irritation. I may have even skin itches. So when we talk of seasonal routine, how the things, which season it is, I need to work on that. If you must have observed during summers, we do lesser of exercise. But if it is winter, we do lot of exercises. We eat little also, and we try to eat warm. And what are the other life cycle routines? When I talk of other life cycle, it means when I'm in as an adult, when I'm old, or when I'm young. When I'm young, I do the things much more faster. So my intake also is good because I do much more of physical work. My mental things also work out much more better. But when I grow old, I will have my intake very less. I need a calm sound this. Why if I do have a very heavy dinner or heavy lunch, and when we have old people around, you must have seen they must be having heart pains, they may be having BP, they might be having knee joint problems. So this is the routine which we need to take into account, whether it is a daily routine, a seasonal routine, or other life cycle routines. Maya, what do we do actually? Are you able, what is your time of sleep? I should ask you. So we can ask a
Yes,
student.
Didi. Students, what time, students, can you say what time you go to sleep in the night? We just want to discuss this circadian rhythm. We just want to have some input from you. What time we go to sleep?
10:30.
You can
Raghav
say
says 10.
10:30.
Sneha says
Raghav
12 o'clock.
says
Wow.
10,
10,
12. Oh.
Oh.
Other students, yes, 11. Yes.
And
Any
what
other
time do
time?
you get
10,
up?
11. Yes. 10:30, 10. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, Kunal wakes up at 6 o'clock. Very nice.
Sometimes even 1, 2. Oh.
Okay.
So now, students, let us try to discuss this. Our body is a part of nature. And in nature, there is a circadian rhythm. These things, that what is a proper time for getting up in the morning? If you just see here, it's just before the sunrise. That we
Yes.
get up in the morning just before the sunrise. Then we can say take the etc. And then after that we can have the breakfast maybe around 8 a.m. The correct time for taking the lunch is actually 12 noon, because noon the sun above our head, the fire in our body is at the highest level. So it will help in digestion of the food. But around that time, there can be a range during which I will take the food, during which I will take the food. Am I audible? Then what about if
Little break is there.
evening?
Evening dinner, Bhaiya, what I feel is if it is between 7:30 to 8 or 7 to 8, that will be a good time because sun had just set and it will be able to digest. What is your timing? Deepali says it is 7 to 7:30. Very nice. Bhaiya, you have gone mute. It has been muted at your end. Ma'am, we live in hostel, so it is between 8 to 9. 8 also, it's okay, but try not to eat later. Because if you eat later, what happens? Your digestive system may not work properly. Your liver, if you go to sleep late, then your liver may not function properly. So this excretion may have problem the next day. So try to have early dinners. Go to bed. Try to go to bed early, so that will help you. Because I have seen in few hostels, their dinner time is between 5 to 6:30. I had been to one of the hostels where I had to eat between 5 to 6:30. 7 was the last where I had to close down. Means that in few hostels, things are taken care of. And I feel certain hostels coming up also can think of it. That is to have a dinner a little early.
Yes.
Can we talk of labor?
And then, yes. Didi, am I audible now?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Didi. And students, when I take the dinner around 7:38, and then after that, when I go, there can be a break time, and maybe to the bed, we can say around sleep, maybe around 2 goes in deep sleep. Now the process of detoxification, where this process of, you can say, the digestion of the food, supply energy to the body, and repairing of the body cells, this happens. The liver is activated, and this process requires some time. Now, if we go to the bed very late, maybe as we are seeing here, 11, 12, what happens? And we get up in the morning, so body this process, some for a long time, some disharmonies. So that's why many simple words, sleep for minimum so much time so that the body will remain healthy.
Bhaiya, we have a question, Nivesh. What is the relation between eating food and adjusting the sun?
Eating timing and
adjusting to the sun.
What is the relation? The body is a
food and adjusting
the body is a part of the nature, and if you see the routine, the way you can say sunrise and sunset, body also circadian, and just say for example, the sun is ahead, and somewhere in the body is the highest level, and will help in digestion of the food. So I to understand clarity, we can definitely take efforts, we can our health of the body is maintained. Yes, so very nice. Yes, Didi. So can we go to the next one?
Yes,
Yes.
let's go to labor now. Labor
Yes,
and
yes.
exercise. Now, when we talk
Yes.
about labor, it ensures adequate movement of the body. That is production of physical facility. Now, how we can do that as a student? How do we do that? That is participation in household chores. Now, my daughter does help me when she comes around home. She helps me in the course. Means that is one way of doing and helping, so that the parents, that is mother, is able to come out of kitchen a little faster. Production activities. That is, if I'm having a house garden, I can work on that. Or if I have a bungalow or something where I have a kitchen garden, I can start doing work there also. That is, I produce something, and so that I'm able to use it. Now, what students can also do, that is sweeping, swabbing your room, your house, your hostel. That is also a part of labor. If I have a cycle, I can go to college and come back also. That is one way of doing labor, where certain things can come as movements in the body so that we remain healthy. But where if I'm not able to do labor, what should I be doing then?
But in that case, I can, to ensure the adequate movement, I can do some exercise. For example, I can go for walking, jogging, running, swimming. So through this, I try to give some motion, you can say some movement to my body parts. In fact, during Corona period, all of us have seen when our car was standing at the same place for such a long time. After then everything started, we had to take the car to the garage to do the servicing.
Very true.
So the body also same way. If I don't give the adequate movement, some problem may be there. So that's why I need to have the regular exercising for my body parts. And that's why, in fact, many of us join the gym, do the physical exercises, do the swimming, so that all the body parts are having sufficient movements. Yes, Didi, very nice.
Yes, Raghav also has said the same thing.
Yes.
When I talk of postures and breathing, postures are for regulating internal and external organs. If we do proper postures, that is, if I do proper, what we say, postures of
Yoga, yes, yoga, pranayama.
yoga,
Yes.
pranayama, that helps me, even proper breathing, that helps me to breathe things in and out, that helps me to take care of the things. A proper yoga, you all must have been doing proper breathing things. Are you all able to do that? Are you all able to do yoga certain times? Or most of you all must have been going for other posture related yogasanas. Are you all doing that, students?
In fact, Didi, maybe I was not doing previously, but now I have this proposal with me how to ensure the health of the body. Definitely, we'll try to have this. That this posture, that either doing this yoga or pranayama, this resonant breathing. So these are some such programs as we can say propose here. Definitely, let us try to have this. In fact, this is
If
what
we say
even
Tadasana, one of the postures, what it helps us, it improves my posture, strengthens my spine, my limbs. If I do Varjasana, it aids my digestion, calms the mind. Means if I have a proper posture doing things, or if I do proper yogas, things really relate. And I feel it helps out. And even now, Prime Minister is also bringing yoga to each and every student and everyone in everybody's life. So it is helping us out. What do you feel? Kunal says, ma'am, I do yoga. It helps me so much. I hope others also will follow once they start understanding the importance of it.
yes, Didi. Very nice. Okay. So next student, yes, but now in spite of having all such programs, there is, because of this pollution, as some students are saying, or sometimes some change, some you can say very cold in the environment. Sometimes body can be disharmony, but in that case, be back to harmony from temporary, can use some remedies or intake system of medicines. In fact, I remember when I was a child, if there is a body cut, my mother will simply put some turmeric there, and that wound will get healed on its own. If it is small, within, we can say, some days. So in fact, at our home in the kitchen, so many such things are available which can be used. If the problem is more, we can take the help of the doctors. If the problem is still, we can say something more, we can use the drugs, machines to perform a body function. For example, sometimes you must have seen that very heavy diabetics, then people use insulin. Sometimes some kidney problem, they use the process of dialysis. So some such help can be taken. But through this program, I will try to keep my body healthy. Didi, isn't like this?
Yes, Bhaiya. I think Aman has this. Aman, if we give you a mic, can you tell me what your mother gives you as a home remedies? Can you help us? Aman, mic is given to you. Sorry, it is Aman Singh. Mic is provided. Can you unmute and say what your mother gives? So others, it will help all others also.
Jai Hind, ma'am. Jai Hind, ma'am.
Jay. Yes, Aman.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're quite audible.
Ma'am, I have some issue in my stomach. So my mother used to give me ajwain water,
Very
which
correct.
helped me, which is very soothing for my digestion. It helps me to re get relief.
Very true.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. So some such discomfort, some disharmony in the body, and we can take these home remedies and bring the body back to harmony. Yes, very nice.
Very nice. Now,
So
what should
let
be
us.
the priority, Bhaiya?
Mhm.
Let's
Yes,
ask the students. What should be the
yes,
priority?
yes. Students, can you just see this? There are 2 points. Means one is to keep the body healthy. In fact, there is a poll also. Just try to answer this poll. That out of self-regulation and health, what holds the higher priority? Self-regulation means this entire process now. Intake, routine, I have this responsibility, and with that responsibility, I do this 1, 2, 3 to maintain the health of the body. Yes. So how I can ensure health of the body? Through this program. Yes. So you can answer the poll, and if there is any question, you can raise the hand. Didi will give the mic. Yes.
Yes, we have
I'm
one.
joined from the mobile, so
Yes, Bhaiya. No problem. I think it has gone. Anybody has?
yes.
What should be the priority? So I
Yes.
guess both are correlated to each other. Okay.
Okay. So let us keep it open. But students, if you look at this slide, what is being said here is that for staying healthy, my program is 1, 2, 3, means proper intake, then a routine lifestyle, then labor and exercise, and also the postures for regulating internal and external body organs and regulated breathing. But in spite of this program, sometimes some disharmony can be there. But in that case, I will try to have this either use of medicines or a treatment, and I will try to bring the body back to harmony. So this is my whole program to stay healthy. Yes, Didi. Can we go
Yes.
to the next one? Yes.
This was said. That is first is I need to take, which you have answered. Now let's go to the next one. Holistic perspective of health. That is healthy self. When I talk of healthy self, means I'm talking of mental health or health of the self. That is understanding human being It is a coexistence of self and body. I'm trying to understand myself. If I am in harmony, the things around me will be in harmony. But yeah, what about body?
Yes, Didi, physical health or health of the body. In fact, previously, sometimes this had happened, but I could not understand. Sometimes body used to be very tired, but I used to feel very energetic. For example, maybe there is a marriage in the family, and I was full of energy. That but body was to be tired. And sometimes what happened in the morning, I got up. The body is okay, but somewhere within me, I am feeling depressed, and I was not able to understand what these two things are. But now, after joining this UHU, I am able to see, because now the proposal is I am a human being, coexistence of self and the body. So these are two different realities. One is the self and second is the body. So let us see the first part, the mental health or health of the self. That when I'm able to see that I am the self, and this self can be in the harmony or disharmony. For example, what do you mean by harmony in the self? I'm comfortable within me. And what do you mean by disharmony in the self? Sometimes I feel depressed, angry, jealous, confused, contradiction. So that is disharmony in the self. By ensuring the right understanding, I can ensure harmony in the self, and that is a healthy self. That is one part. But also now this body is there, and for the body, the physical health or health of the body. And for this, I have this program just now. We have, I can say, discuss this. But again, this now I understand the body, and through this program, I try to ensure the health in the body. So now this proposal that the human being is a coexistence of self and the body is there. Now I will have one program for the self. How I can ensure the harmony in the self? By developing the right understanding and the right feelings. With the right understanding and right feelings, I can ensure harmony in the self. And by having this program for the health of the body, Sanyam, I can ensure the healthy body. So now both myself as well as body, both of them are in harmony. In fact, if you see this third part, then what are the conditions for the mental and physical health? That is the health of the environment, understanding the environment. And again here, this understanding the harmony part. What it means, understanding harmony in the family, harmony in the society, and harmony in the nature. And with this, I can have the healthy environment. So in fact,
We'll
this
be
is
opening
my
on
whole
these three
program.
parts in the
Yes,
coming up sessions, Bhaiya, right now?
yes, yes. So in fact, this is what we will, Didi, as we are saying, we'll discuss during some few sessions, because this is what I really want. If we see at the top, what is written there? Holistic perspective of the health. I want to have a healthy self, healthy body, and healthy environment. So for self, right understanding; for body, this self-regulation; and for healthy environment, understanding the harmony in the environment. Now the environment is my family, my society, and this nature and the existence. So what it means now, that becomes my program. Yes, Didi, next one. And how I can ensure this? Yes, Didi.
I can have good
Yes.
food habits. Now, what can be my food habits? That is, I eat proper food, which is digestible, which is, I know it should be tasty first, but it should be digestible, it should be excretable. Then my food habits are proper. Means I should be having foods at proper timing also. That is breakfast early, then a lunch at a proper time, and dinner also proper time. And there should be breaks. I should not be eating now and then. If I have this proper food habits, my health of the body will be very good. And then I talk of my daily routines. That is, I wake up early, I sleep early, I do my things at a proper time. That also helps me.
Yes, Didi. And in fact, this is the program, that food habits, as you are saying, the daily routine, what time I get up, I have the lunch, I have the dinner, seasonal routine, then collective labor, that with all families. For example, every Sunday, all family members together can take 1 hour or 2 hour and clean the entire home. We do some group activity and also we give some motion to our body parts, collective exercise, use of the home remedies. So these are some such programs. And if you see now there is one poll here, please try to answer this poll. What is my take on the priority for the programs for the health? Yes, strongly agree, neither agree nor disagree, or disagree. What do you think? This program for the health, do you agree with this? Strongly agree or just agree? Yes, this is something I will just think about this. That can be there. Neither agree nor disagree. Right now, I am not made any opinion about this, or I disagree. Yes. What do you think? Should I have such a program for me and for my family? In fact, this is one point which I can discuss with my family members also. That just there was some discussion, and can we have such program for our family? Yes, this is one point which you can discuss with your parents, mummy, papa. Yes, I have heard something like this, and is it good for me? And at the same time, in fact, that is what, if you see on the right hand side, there is a discussion, health of the society at the institutions. Many of you may be staying at the hostel. Then what are the timings for the healthy lifestyle? You can discuss among your friends, sleeping time, waking time, because at hostel, there is nobody to, you can say, to give you any order. Lot of freedom is there, but can I take the decisions on my own? Can I be self-disciplined? I can just see that what is the proper time for to get up, what is the proper time for me to go to sleep. And also at the mess, what are the options for the tasty and healthy food? Many times in the mess, they ask the students, what should be the menu, what is to be prepared. Then what we'll do when we're preparing this menu, we'll just see that the food is tasty and it is a healthy food, nutritious and digestible, and with some fibers. Even at the college canteen, when I try to give some order, that tasty and healthy options I am having. Similarly, at the juice stall, there can be two options. It may be, you can say, it can be some fresh fruit, vegetable juice, or sometimes they have this canned food. What is my option? What is good for my body? Can I just check it? In fact, the whole purpose of this UHV is that help the students so that they can be self-disciplined. They can take the decisions on their own. The decisions now are based on the right understanding. They are based on their natural acceptance. And this is the purpose of the education. The purpose of the education is to help these students so that they are self-disciplined. They can on their decide what is correct. Yes. There is one question. Ma'am, for many like adults or working population, is possible to have the food at a proper time, like a situation where person is alone or of family responsible, troublesome task for an individual. Yes, as you are saying, for some of them it may happen. For example, now some may have the duty in maybe who are in charge of water connections and it's MSAB people who are related to this electricity. So, and some people have a night duties, but that is okay. But even, and this is a, we can say, which are not out. In such a case, they can be proper times and think how I can give the proper rest to the body. Be my proper time when night do what should I mean. So each side, what is for my body and what to the possible. For example, what a whole night they and keep on there. Just as or 4, 5. But during we will take the proper rest so that now the body will adequate and the next. Very nice question. So with this now let us go for the home assignment. Yes,
Are you able to see that a feeling
yes,
of
Didi,
responsibility
you can just
towards the
go to
body
this
is required
assignment.
for your
Yes.
health to be ensured? Now, here students, you'll have to have three instances from your life where your body became unwell due to lack of attention to the feeling of responsibility towards your body. The next question in your assignments will be reflect on the program of health. Are you able to see a significance of intake and daily routine? Share two instances from your life where you could have avoided getting sick by taking the right kind of food. I hope everyone has some one or the other instances. Share two instances from your life where you became unwell because your routine was upset. I think each and every student will have this answer, a reflection. Is the topic of staying healthy necessary to be included in your education in the campus life? Suggest in what form it can be included in education by teachers, management, counseling, courses, etc. We want you to suggest the ways and means it can be implemented by you, other students, wardens, in campus life, in the students' club, hostel, mess, canteen, health centers, etc. These are the home assignments. Whatever we have said
Yes.
was a proposal to you all.
Yes, Didi, a very nice assignment. I think students can go through this and try to have a look at this. Lot of, I think, can say exploration is possible here.
Means food of thought. They need to think, they need to explore. They'll have many ideas now coming up here for how to write out
Yes.
the answers. Now let's see. I think we need to go for the quiz as time is going up. We call upon Deepesh Bhaiya to continue with the quiz.
Yes. Yes, Didi. Thank you very much. And thanks to all the students and your responses also. Thank you very much.